So in this video, we are going to build an app thanks to Cursor. Here was a different app. It was an app for myself because right now I'm doing a hermit weekend. So a hermit weekend, basically I go to a hotel like this one. That's the hotel where I am. It's a Hyatt hotel. I really like this kind of hotel because it has to be pleasant. Otherwise I cannot be productive. Environment is so important because environment push you forward or backwards. And that's why for me, a nice environment like this one is perfect. If I'm in a really little hotel or in a hostel, I used to be in a lot of hostels, like even a dorm of 36 people, back in London, where you have the worst hostels ever, where you have like bunk bed, but not 2 beds, but 3 beds. Like it's stacked 1, 2, 3. It's like, wow. But here now I'm in nicer hotels because I have more money and I want to treat myself well. And I know that it's an investment for myself because I will be more productive. I will be better at doing what I do. So what we are going to do right now, this is why first I was speaking about the Hermit Weekend app, but this is not the app we are going to build. I found a really good idea of an app, and the app, I will show it to you. So I will show you one of my app. It's MillSnap. It's this one, MillSnap. And the app we are going to build, I had the idea. It's not because I'm losing my hair. Luckily, I still have enough hair. I hope so. But we are going to build. Oh yeah, I know that error. I had that error so many times in the past. Anyway, we will build a, yes, that's the one. This app, Hair Snap Hair Loss Tracker. And I gave the instructions. So the instructions, I asked ChatGPT first to give me readable instructions. I got, and so now those instructions I got from ChatGPT. I can maybe show it to you. Oh, that's I was writing also a post on Reddit. If I go to ChatGPT, we can find it. Oh, sorry, I'm not logging here. If we go here, we will find it. Okay, it's that one, you see. So I gave that as a prompt, and so I got this in return. And of course, I will not go to the step-by-step implementation. For me, it was just the instructions, basically what to do, what to build. Once I know, I pasted that one. I pasted it there, and here. So what's really good with Cursor is that it does everything for you. You don't have to copy paste things, or like in Copilot, it's still like it needs a lot of your attention, and Copilot doesn't do that much at the moment. Same with the AI assistant of IntelliJ. I was a huge user, a big fan of the PyCharm of JetBrains because I have done a lot of data science. I'm also a data scientist. I have done a master of data science in the past, and it's great, PyCharm. But I think so that's PyCharm. I have been using also PhpStorm quite a lot. So JetBrains, they have the AI assistant. It's a little bit cheaper. It's like $10 a month, but I don't think it's that great. For now, at the moment, it's not as good as Copilot, and it's definitely not as good as Cursor. Something also very important, you have so many tools, but you have to stick to one, because otherwise you will not progress. If you try all of the tools out there, it's hard to really use the tool really well, and so you will be mediocre with all of those tools, and you will do nothing. So just stick with one tool. Be careful, review also all of the generated code given by those tools. Don't be blind. Don't be like, like a dumb developer. It's easy to become dumb with AI because we are all lazy. This is our human nature. So if I do this and I try to code with AI, woo, yes. This is like a code monkey. I'm not a code monkey. No. And you are not a code monkey either. So this is why you have to follow very well what it gives, because not always AI will be right. And if you just copy paste errors like that, you will spend more time, because if you are careful, you can spend less time debugging if you really check what AI does. So here we will just resume. So yeah, that's really a lesson I would give to you. First, stick with one tool you love. second, review what it does, because that will help you saving time. It's not that it will not be possible, but if you check carefully the results, it will save you time and you will know better what to do and you will use your brain, and so you will feel also more rewarded, I would say. And that's also better. Yes. So you see, like, you can build something very nicely. I will also show you another app. Like, it can, you can ask AI to generate icons or even screenshots for you. It's pretty amazing. So if I go here, was it that one? Where screenshot generate splash? You see, it will create a bash file. So that's another app I have built with Cluster, and it will, if you ask to, it will create a bash file. And this was for a splash image, and I asked, can you create a splash image for me, please, because I'm quite lazy. And it created this for me, which is really nice. Like, it's quite impressive, to be honest. And if you look, like, usually when you ask cursor, I always say cluster for some reason, cursor to do like those kind of tasks, it will create a bash file, and you will be able to reuse it. And so usually, because AI cannot generate PNG or JPG JPEG files, it will create first a SVG file, with the code, and then it will convert to a PNG file, which is really smart too, because PNG doesn't really do that well, but so it will create first a SVG and then convert to PNG. Even it can create also some audio, some music files, like it can generate some for you. So yes, that's really impressive. I will quickly go back to my terminal because I want to also show you something from scratch. So that was my existing apps. I will just make it a little bit clear. So I will, oh yeah, perfect. So here, if I clear everything, I will do what I will create. Hotel breakfast booking. It's just an idea. Hotel quick breakfast deals booking. Okay. And so here what will be the idea of the app? I will create the app from my profile. So from my GitHub profile, I will make it private first. New repository. Here I will just copy that one. Perfect. There. A React Native. Oh yeah, something quite useful. I quickly want to show it to you before I forget. If you go to settings, if you go to cursor settings, and if you go to rules, that's my rules. If you want, we senior expo React Native software engineer, important. For the comment, that's really important because usually AI tends to remove previous comments. I don't know why. I don't know, for some reason, even if they're relevant, it's quite annoying. So yeah, doing that is really nice. So a expo type script, or maybe I should say TS, React Native app that offers the best breakfast deals for the hotels nearby, for the hotels you have booked with. I don't know if it's hotels nearby you. I have no idea if it will work. I have no idea of my project actually. It's because I know usually you can negotiate breakfast buffet in a hotel, best breakfast buffet deals for the hotels you have booked with. Let's say that. Alright, so let's create the app. And now I will go back to my terminal. Oh yes, sorry. First, I don't know where to paste this. I will do that first. So I will go back to code and then cd hotel Then I will paste this, and then now I can open cursor. From there, I will take back this one. I will close. Perfect. And now I will give that prompt. So why I make this kind of app is a bit silly. It's because I would love to be a director or a like C-level person from a nice luxury hotel. I love hotels. I have spent I don't know how much money. I have an apartment, a really nice apartment, but I live mostly full time in hotels because I love hotels. Like to be productive, just to be productive. I know my home, I should change my home, but when you rent, it's harder. And at the moment I cannot buy because it's not really possible right now, like for restrictions I do have. And yeah, and money as well. Like I don't want to have a loan, a mortgage basically. So I go to hotels. But yeah, soon I will buy something nice. But in the meantime, why not to work in a hotel company like Hyatt or like Langan or like nice hotels. Like if you know Langan, I really like them too. And you have Acapella. They have also a few ones in Acapella hotels, also in South Korea, a bit everywhere, in Sydney. So like really luxury hotel. And they are quite nice. Marriott is okay, not too bad, not too good. Hilton, yeah, it's okay too. Haman, I've never been actually to Haman. Apparently it's really good. Sorry, Haman I should say. Some are good, some are less. I think it's quite expensive for exactly what it is. But I heard a lot about it. Does it? I don't know either. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, not too sure. I have one in Dubai. Okay. And yeah, maybe the reviews are, yeah, I believe the reviews are okay. Usually this kind of hotel, and for the price you pay, you expect 4.8. Yeah, it looks actually quite nice. I mean, the food looks, I'm vegetarian, so food doesn't look good actually, to be honest. For a luxury hotel, yeah, it looks not really good. And yeah, Rio Palace, it's also very nice. Mexico, Costa Rica. You have also one in Costa Rica. In Asia, like, I think it's in, where was it? In Asia, probably Sri Lanka. I think it was in Sri Lanka. They're also quite nice. Yeah. So we will stop speaking about hotels, but here's because we are going to build a nice hotel booking app. The one in Dublin, no, don't go there. It's really not like what you expect to be from a Rio. Like Rio, you have Rio and Rio Palace. You only have to choose Rio Palace. The other ones are not that great. All right. So here, buffet. The one you have booked with the hotel. You are with the app should be simple to use with beautiful photos and directly see today's deals on the homepage with swipe deal feature. Yeah, like this, and let's see. It's quite actually vague, my prompt. So we will see what we get. And you have agent, but you can choose edit or ask. Ask, I never use that mode. Ask is mostly like the normal chat of Copilot if you are used to. Agent is really nice. It will think deeper, and edit it like it edits quick codes, but it will not be like an agent. It will not think as deep as the edit mode. So agent will think more than edit mode, basically. So yeah, that's the 3 modes. If you look at some videos, older videos, you will see there is a composer mode that has been now merged into this chat. So there's no such a composer mode anymore in the latest Cursor version. I use the latest of the latest, 0.46.11. And if you look in some Cursor composer mode, this has been now merged. You don't have such a composer like Cursor Composer. You will not see this anymore. But that's fine because everything has been integrated, and now Composer, Agent, VS, of course, VS Edit Mode. In GitHub Copilot, now you also have the Edit Mode as well. So let's see if it says here, generalized context awareness. You see, it's more about complex tasks, like advanced reasoning. And if you need something, usually what I want I'm not too sure if it's a complex task, what I ask to Cursor, I should actually do a benchmark, but the edit mode is more focused on editing and on creating, precise, edit your code. So that's the main difference actually. And then ask is like ask. Usually when you don't understand something, when you want to learn about your code, something like that, you see. If you're not familiar with a language, like you want to build a video game in C++ and you took an existing code using Real Engine 4, and Real Engine 4 is really nice. I was using it in the past. Before, now there are V5, Unreal, sorry. I always say Real Engine. Unreal Engine V4, V5, and the C++ code can be a little bit hard to understand. Similar to Unity, they use C#, and if you don't know C#, you can use the ask mode of Cursor, so it will be able to help you. Here we will accept all of the new files. We are happy with that, so accept. And I want Expo because it's much easier to publish the app with Expo. With the React Native CLI mode, it's much harder. The app I have built before, it uses the React Native CLI mode. I have worked also in a big burrito Mexico franchise company, and I was the lead engineer there, and I was maintaining an app, creating new features as well, like a delivery, like a DoorDash delivery feature, a lot of different things to be built there. And it was very complex app, but I was using React Native CLI. Expo, sometimes it's a little bit harder. It depends on the libraries you want to use. It's easier to maintain. It's easier to upgrade for the new Android SDK and the new versions you need to for iOS and Android. But now some libraries, some NPM libraries will be a little bit more challenging if you use Expo, because you need a wrapper for Expo from time to time. So that's why sometimes you may have to use React Native CLI. But in the long run, I really think Expo is easier. And the EAS, so you have the Expo, that's the one, to EAS. It's amazing to publish, to deploy your app. It's just so good. With React Native CLI, you can use Fastlane. I have used it a lot. But for some reason, you have more errors. It uses Ruby, and I don't know, it has a lot of errors where EAS, I never got, maybe one or twice I got an error, but I believe, and I still believe, Fastlane is not as stable as EAS. Even though Fastlane contributors are amazing, they really do their best, EAS is still a little bit higher, more stable. All right, so now we can again accept all. And like I said, we should review things, but just in a matter of time. Actually, I will go swimming because the swimming pool is closing at 10 p.m. and it's 9:39. So yeah, 9:39. So it's time to go swimming for me. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I hope it was helpful. We have done already quite a lot actually. So you see now it generates the README. It's amazing because it takes care always that when you add new features, it will always update the README. And Cursor and most of the AI models know how important it is to document things, to document the instructions, everything on the README, and it does that so well. I really appreciate that, and I think Cursor does even better because with Copilot it doesn't really work as well. I have tried a lot of different of Copilot AI extensions. I'm not too sure how we can call that. Like I know Cursor is an AI-driven code editor, I've tested a lot of them. Also, Tab9. I think Tab9 was acquired by, was it by Cursor actually? Tab9 extension AI. I have used that one also quite a lot. It is free. It used to be free. Of course, they have like a more premium feature, premium plan where you have to pay. But so far, Cursor is the best of the best. La crème de la crème. Alright, so yeah, we are nearly there, and then now I can just already commit my files. Create a relevant git ignore file for the project, and after that we will commit this. So for committing our code, I will use the generate commit message. Here we are getting a better git ignore file because we don't want to commit irrelevant changes. Oh, I think it was too many files. Accept, yeah. Oh no. Sometimes when there are too many changes, of course it cannot know. It's just too many. We'll do initial commit. And let's add an emoji of a hotel. It's hotel looks like a hospital, no? Maybe food, like breakfast. Let's see. Breakfast, please. What about this? Yeah, no, that's a bit weird. Peanuts. Or maybe a croissant, of course. Breakfast, yeah. Even though I don't eat that many croissants. I mean, I like croissant, but maybe twice a year. I much prefer cheese. Cheese, oh my god. I eat cheese once a day. Like 500 grams of cheese is way too much, but I'm so addicted of cheese. I love cheese. This, I don't consume lactose products. Like I don't have cow milk. I don't have yogurt, but cheese, cow cheese and goat cheese and sheep cheese, I love them so much. Anyway, alright. I mean, I like to speak a little bit about, things that are not 100% about coding, programming, because I believe it makes the session nicer and more pleasant together, you see. Alright, so yes, it has been committed. Amazing, initial commit. If I do have a shortcut for Git, I can show it to you quickly. If I do cursor, oh, here I have to open like this, git config. Alright, I can show it to you. That's the aliases. So show files is this one basically. Yeah, oops, sorry, I zoomed a little bit too much. Yeah, that's show files. Just if you wonder. And now, if you wonder how to do like cursor, like this one, you just have to go here. If you do shell, that one, shell install cursor command, and it will allow you to just type cursor to call the cursor program. So just Command P or Control P if you're on Windows, or on Mac, Command P, and then shell command install cursor command. All right, so we can run the app and deploy it with EAS to App Store and Android Play. I have already the session is already there with my variables, so it will be easier. If you don't, you have to mention the details of your Apple iTunes, Apple developer. I mean, you have the Apple developer program. You have to pay enrollment, and then it's $99 a year, and then you have the Google Play developer program, and that's $25, but one time forever. Yeah, one time fee. So of course Apple is a bit more expensive. And alright, so yeah, I already used the other port. That's okay. And so it will open the app, and we can see how it looks like. It's also nice to, like, I've never done it, and Cursor has been useful for me because I didn't know how to code such an app for the iWatch. And it's super useful. I have built already an iWatch app thanks to Cursor basically and to AI, because before I used to build a lot of apps, a lot of applications with Swift, with Kotlin, with Java. So Kotlin is for, of course, it's for Android, Java as well. And before, yeah, Objective-C, not really, I didn't like it. Swift was helpful for me, and then React Native a lot. And yeah, React Native is amazing. I have done a little bit of Flutter, but I don't really like Dart. But now that wouldn't be too much of an issue thanks to Cursor. So yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's nice. Grand Hyatt, yeah, that's almost a hotel where I am. That's good. Yeah, I think it's, I will take a screenshot. I will save it to my desktop. So that will be useful. There's an issue with the image. And the data is local now. Oh yes, I will take a screenshot. I will save to my desktop. Yeah, please use wheel images, use a wheelable API for this or scraping. Yes, perfect. All right, I will go swimming, otherwise it will be too late for me. I hope it was helpful. I really had a really good time with you, and I will see you in another video. Happy AI coding!